Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. So 22nd of January we will see the consecration of Ram Mandir. 22nd of January is next Monday, mind you. Now, amidst all of this, a lot of Shankaracharyas, at least two Shankaracharya, very clear that they will not attend. So let us first discuss Shankaracharya. Let us discuss why are these Shankaracharyas saying that they will not attend. And let's talk about the consecration of Ram Mandir. Let's get right into the show. So, the first Shankaracharya was called the Adi Shankaracharya. The first, Adi in Sanskrit means first. So, first Shankaracharya. Adi Shankaracharya, a lot of books, a lot of documents say that Adi Shankaracharya born in 8th century AD. A lot of people differ from that date. A lot of people say that he was born somewhere in 509 BC. So, be that as it may, Shankaracharya, before he passed away, he created 4 maths. These 4 maths had 4 Shankaracharya. So, he said, other than having one Shankaracharya for the entire nation and Hinduism, he said, we will have 4 Shankaracharyas. Now, these maths were Jyotish Math, that is in Uttarakhand, Sringeri Math, that is in Chikmagalur in South India, Govardhan Math, which is in Puri, Odisha, and Sharda Math, which is in Dwarka, Gujarat. So, 4 maths he created. And these 4 maths had 4 different Shankaracharyas. Now, interestingly, the Shankaracharya of Jyotir Math is called Giri. The Shankaracharya of Sri Giri Math is addressed as Saraswati. The Shankaracharya of Govardhan Math is addressed as Van or Aranya. And the Shankaracharya of Sharda Math is normally addressed as Tirtha. Now, it is the Shankaracharyas were chosen through a process. It was not that, one just could be a Shankaracharya. There's a process that had to be followed. The first process was that Adi Shankaracharya had written a book with 73 verses called Maha Anushasan. Maha Anushasan was something that Shankaracharyas had to imbibe, live by. 73 verses, Maha Anushasan. Of course, it goes without saying that Shankaracharyas were masters of Vedas and Vedangas. So they were masters of it. There is no doubt. So they were well studied. They understood the scriptures well and so on and so forth. That goes without saying. But the most important thing was the book. That is the Mahanushasa. That was something that these Shankaracharyas imbibed. Now, let's go further. This is what Shankaracharya is. Now, Shankaracharya in Hinduism is similar to what Pope is to Christianity. Shankaracharyas are the head of Hindu religion. They are the gurus of Hindu religion. They are the final authority on Hindu religion. Now, let us come to the topic at hand. Now, I have taken you through who Shankaracharyas are to Hinduism. Like I told you, Shankaracharyas are what Pope is to Christianity or Dalai Lama is to Buddhism. Shankaracharya is a very revered position. Okay, now I want to talk to you about what Shankaracharyas feel about the consecration of Ram Mandir. Like I told you, the Shankaracharya of Puri, the Shankaracharya of Puri has said that Lord Ram's consecration must be done in a dignified way. Prime Minister will be in the sanctum sanctorum and will touch the idol. This is being given a political angle. I will neither oppose nor attend. In fact, he went on to say that should be done according to the scriptural guidelines. Otherwise, deity's radiance diminishes and demonic entities can enter. This is what he said. He went on to say that I am not upset. I have taken my stance. It's just my policy and my principle. Otherwise, I keep going to Ayodhya. This is what the Shankaracharya Puri said. Now, before I go to the Shankaracharya of Uttarakhand, that is Shankaracharya of Sringeri Math, I will also talk to you about the other 2 Shankaracharyas who said that, a lot of people claim that are not going to attend the function. But they said that, listen, you know what, this is false propaganda, the fact that they are not going to attend. And by ill wishes, all are requested to disregard and take note of only what is being published in the official website and social media platform. This is what they said. They have not confirmed that they are going to go, the other two Shankaracharyas. Okay, but they said, listen, you know what, it's all ill information, don't go by that. That is what they said. Chalo, so let's keep them aside. Now let us talk about the Shankaracharya of Uttarakhand, Swami Avimukteshwaranand. Let us understand what he said. The first thing he said is that he is not invited. He is not invited. The second thing he said that, listen, I don't know whether this is a dharmic event. I don't know whether it's a dharmic event or not. If it is a dharmic event, then I have a point of view, because I am supposed to be ensuring that the event, whenever there's a Hindu dharmic event, then I am supposed to ensure that it happens according to the dharmas, according to the guidelines. So I am putting up my voice. But if it is not a dharmic event, then I don't know. He went on to say that, listen, when you are doing prana pratishtha, that means when you are actually consecrating the temple, actually putting prana into the idol, the temple should be complete, because end of the day, the idol is the soul, the temple is the body of God. So the temple should be complete. This is what he said. The most shocking thing that I found, and this was in his interview to Karan Thapar, is when he said that, the date 22nd of January has no significance. The person who actually gave that date as an auspicious date, that person was told to ensure that the consecration happens in January. Otherwise, there is no significance. Now, these were things that shocked me. Before I go further in my editorial, I want you to hear 2 minutes of what I had spoken on this subject a few weeks back. 2 minutes of what I had. Every Hindu across this globe would feel good that day. A Ram temple is being built in Ayodhya. So, it's actually meant to be one of the biggest religious event in the recent past for Hindus. This is what it's supposed to be. Now let us talk of what it has turned out to be. Because supposed to be and turned out to be, mein kafi farak hai. There's a lot of difference. The point that I'm trying to make is this biggest event of Hindus has turned into the biggest event for a Bharatiya Janata Party. Ram Mandir, the consecration of Ram Mandir has turned into the consolidation of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The event is the same, but the resultant too different. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been spearheading this event, has been seen almost running this event. Bharatiya Janata Party has taken ownership of this event, and somewhere down the line I wonder where Hinduism is in all of this. Hinduism has lost. The point is, you have a dharmic event. Consecration of Ram Mandir possibly is one of the biggest Hindu event that happened in the last 1 century. One of the biggest Hindu event. And in this event, other than focusing on sages, seers, spiritual leaders, like I said earlier on, you are focusing on politics, politician, and political intention. So what the Shankaracharya of Uttarakhand said is not completely out of the blue. It was quite predicted. These are Shankaracharyas. Their job is to guard the dharma, and that is exactly what they are trying to do. That is what he said. If it's a dharmic event, then I want to make a few comments, because this is not the way it is done. It's supposed to be done. It has to be done under certain guidelines. And if it is not, then it's okay. That's number one. Number two is, mind you, according to the Shankaracharya of Uttarakhand, he was not even invited. And he doesn't know whether others were. We don't know either. Shankaracharyas are not invited, but a film star is. Film stars, celebrities are invited. All of these pictures that you see on your screen, they are all invited. And they're photographed with their invitation. They are invited, Shankaracharyas are not. What kind of dharmic ritual are we doing? Now, the whole thing is politicized. Now, the whole thing is politicized because now the targets are Shankaracharyas. Why? Because they said what is happening is not correct. So, they become the target. In fact, at times I wonder, I feel very sad the way these Shankaracharyas are talking about, because they are not being very vociferous. Yeah, the Shankaracharya of Uttarakhand was, but otherwise they are not being very vociferous. They are being very cautious and making their statements as if their politicians are not dharmic gurus. You are saying that this is a Hindu Rashtra, this is Hindu dominated countries, and the Shankaracharyas are thinking 2 times before they speak. What Hindu domination are we talking about? You see, we have to take a stand somewhere. You have to take a stand somewhere. You can't be, one side on one time and the other side on the other time. Are we saying this is a Hindu dominated country? Are we saying that this temple is the biggest achievement of Hinduism? We are celebrating Hinduism. A lot of Shankaracharyas actually didn't agree to it, but all the same, it is the biggest triumph of Hinduism. Are we saying that? If you are saying that, then it has to be a dharmic festival for the Hindus. Here it is like opening up of a Olympic event or a G20. You are inviting film stars, you are inviting celebrities, and you are telling common people, don't come, Baba, don't rush, don't have to rush. Which is factual also, because a lot of people go one shot and the whole law and order system will collapse. I am not disputing that, but the point is, Shankaracharya is not invited. At least from what Uttarakhand Shankaracharya said, he is not invited. So, all what we said before, the date in January, the fact that Shankaracharya is not being invited, film stars being, all this, and the entire hero of the event is the Prime Minister of the country, not the Shankaracharyas or spiritual leaders. All this makes us wonder that, you have a Ram temple, which is very good and happy, but all this was for what? A political objective or a religious objective, a spiritual objective? That you decide and you write down in the comment box. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Namaskar.
Stay ahead with our cutting edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.